Hello, my name is Abel Kwizera. I'm with my friend Joseph Dusabe, and I'm here to ask him some questions regarding his work experience and stuff like those asking him about his experience at work. Uh, Thank you. I can start by asking the first question. Joseph, tell me about yourself.
Thank you so much for that question. As you have said, my name is Joseph Dusabe. I'm a Kepler student in year 2. I am currently working on my associate degree in art with a concentration in business. So I'm a professional. I'm working professionally, and I've been serving Kepler Kigali as a receptionist, but now I'm no longer working in it. And right now I'm working on my College for America project. I think that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Uh, would you tell me about your past work experience?
Uh, uh, well, thank you. When I finished school in high school, I first of all I got an internship in on Radio Izuba. It's a radio station in Kibungo in Eastern Province. So in my internship, I was working as I was advertising. I was advertising the show, which was called the East African Talk Show, and in that show we used to talk about the youth issues, and how youth needs to work hard in order to get different job opportunities and stuff like that. And then afterwards, so I got that internship in June, in May, and I finished it in August in 2011. After that, I got a full-time job at Nsinda Ikirezi Primary School, where I was acting like a marketing director. At Nsinda Ikirezi, um, I was having the duties of meeting different professionals, different parents, in order to to tell them to bring the children at our school, because there are different schools, so we needed effective methods of attracting a lot of students to come to our school, because it was a private school and it was a boarding school, so we needed to increase the enrollment of the school so that the school can become more comfortable, of course, by accumulating different like a lot of money from students. So that's what I did. And then after, in 2015, um, I got a scholarship to come to study here at Kepler. And then in September 2015, it was last year, I was lucky to get a job here at Kepler. I was acting as receptionist. So this job ended in May this year, 2016, and now I'm no longer having a job, but I'm busy working on my College for America projects. Thank you.
Good. It's a great that you are having much experience. Then the next question is asking you to describe a time when you worked well on a team.
Okay, thank you so much. I remember when I was working at Sinda Ikirezi, I was really having a team that I was working with. And then I remember one time we were going to take our children of primary 6 in Akagera National Park. So due to the fact that we had to prepare different things like packing foods, even selling, shopping them, and booking, looking for buses that will take us to Akagera National Park. It was really a hard work, because we were even still working at work. So what we did, we divided tasks into different people. after dividing the tasks into different people, everyone knew what he or she was going to do. And then after, everybody made sure that his or her task was successfully done. And after that, we came together to discuss. We're having a checklist to see whether every task was completed. So we figured out that the buses were found, the foods were shopped, and all the students had already paid the money. So what we did, we went to Akagera National Park. Even though there were some like 3 children who did not give their contribution to go to visit the Akagera National Park, we, as professionals, we added our own money, because one of the reasons why they did not pay that money is because their parents were not here in Rwanda. So we handled the issue. We went to Akagera National Park. We visited the park. We had fun with kids, and then we came back. So I really appreciate the way we collaborated in our team, and we came to a successful result. Thank you.
Thank you. Could you please tell me about a time when you had too many things to do and you had to prioritize them?
Yes, thank you. I remember here at Kepler, when I was working as a receptionist, there was a time when we were even having a benchmark assessment. That benchmark assessment came up when I was even having an invitation from my friend to attend his wedding ceremony. So during that time, I was really overloaded. I was having a lot of tasks. So what I did, I prioritized them. So I normally prioritize my tasks using Quavez Quadrant, the prioritization matrix. So I started from the actions, from the tasks which were really urgent and important. And then what I did, I figured out that academic tasks were really urgent and important. So I put them in the first position. And then after, due to the fact that my friend, of course, was having a wedding, I had to attend it. But due to the fact that I communicated to him and told him I'm very, very busy here at school, so please, I would like to send you my contribution. I'm going to support you financially, but you will have to excuse me, I will not attend, but I will visit you afterwards. So that was really important, but not very urgent. So, and then for the benchmark assessment, I used to, benchmark assessment also is part of the academics, but I used to make sure that every action has been done in during its own time. So then for the reception, I talked to my supervisor. My supervisor, I told her that I was having really other academic activities to work on. So I told her that I will to find someone to replace me while I was working on academic stuffs. And then if I come back to work, I will be able to reimburse or to work like for the time I did not work, like to work extra times, so that I can have time to complete everything I did not complete. So normally I prioritize my works, my tasks, using the prioritization matrix, and I make sure that every task has been done in its own time using different tools like Google Calendar and my personal phone. Thank you.
Tell me about the time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty. How did you handle the situation?
Thank you. That's a very good question. And I remember the time when I was working at Nsinda Ikirezi. I was the marketing director, but at some extent, one teacher resigned. It was a nursery teacher. So she resigned. She went like to find another job in Rwamagana. It was in town. So it was really hard for me and other school management staff. So due to the fact that I studied education in high school, I was appointed to occupy that class while they were looking for another teacher. So I really took over and I started to teach the nursery kids the English, the rhymes, the numbers, and I really enjoyed it. Though it was not easy to combine it with my tasks, but I really tried, and I taught nursery kids and I handled the the tasks that I was also having, and finally they found another nursery teacher when I the kids were still on they did not miss out some lessons, so the curriculum was not disturbed. So I managed to handle that because I really enjoyed it. I really love kids. As you can see me here, I love kids, and really I managed to do that because I was passionate about what I was doing as I was the marketing director, but I was also really happy to teach kids like that. So that's how I went beyond my
Okay.
duties and I did my tasks.
Okay.
Yeah, very well.
Tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure.
Still, as I have much experience with Ntsinda Kirezi, during that time, one of the duties that I was having was to prepare for speech days. So during that time, I remember it was on Friday, we were ending the week, and the speech day was on Saturday. So we were like, my team and I were having so many things to deal with, to prepare, but of course, I was the leader of the team. So it is, I had to take over different tasks at the same time. So I had to prepare the speeches. I had to make sure that the hall was well arranged. I had to make sure that the guests of honor were informed. I had to make sure that all the agenda, the agenda papers were printed, and so many other tasks.
Yeah.
So I was on pressure. So what I did, I tried to allocate, to like to ask for support for some people whom I was working with, because I know very well that together everybody achieves more. So I asked for support.
Okay.
Some people helped me, and this Saturday came when all things were in order. So the speech day was very successful, and it gave positive results as the school enrollment increased significantly. And
Okay.
I was really glad with that.
Okay. Give me a simple example of a time when you showed initiative.
Oh, good question. Uh, Normally, I'm a person with initiative. I remember the time when we were coming here at Kepler. I was, of course, I was among other students, but I took the initiative of having a speech here at Kepler, in order to thank the Kepler management for having admitted us
Good.
at this amazing university.
Good.
So I addressed that speech to my fellow students and the Kepler management and the parents. So they really liked it, and now uh, it had significant impacts, positive impacts, because I think it is one of the reasons why I was given a receptionist job. It's because they saw me as a man of initiative, as a man who can really play a significant role in order to make our amazing university program known, and provide a quality work to the students and other people who come here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you would like us to know about you?
Thank you so much. Something I would like you to know about me is that I'm really a hardworking person, and I'm currently working very hard because I know that my future is really based on the hard work that I am conducting right now. So I'm now trying to to make sure that I'm an organized person. I am acting as a professional. I am looking forward to becoming a very important person who will make a significant impact to myself, first of all, to my community, my country, and the humankind in general.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joseph, for your time you gave and the experience you've given.
Mm,
Thank you again.
You're welcome.